Family with no yelling.
Super Nanny, bring it on. We need your help. We need somebody to come change the recipe for us. Because what we're doing is not working.
Well, Mum may have given up, but I certainly haven't. I'm on my way. Hello. Hi. Hi, pleased to meet you. I'm Jo.
I'm Lisa.
Hi.
Come in.
Thank you.
Don't talk. You're in your timeout. Quiet. Having Jo walk in the house kind of made me feel a little upset that I had one in timeout.
A house full of children. Hi. I'm going to ask you to wear that today so I can remember who you all are. Studies show that less than 2% of American families are as large as Lisa and Steve. So they've definitely got their hands full. 6 kids. So, Josh, what do you do with your days then?
Play on the computer, go over to my friend's house.
Yeah. Well, you've got quite a few sisters to contend with, right?
Feature, but it
Do you get on better with one than the other? Or do you get on with all of them?
the tanks
I don't get along with
in a
anyone.
separate the
Don't get along with
relative
any of
shape
them.
that we're looking
No.
for.
Not really. Being the only boy in the house is boring. Can you calm down?
So Alexis's behaviour unfolds from hitting and slapping and standing on her sister's back
Don't keep trying.
to spitting in her sister's face.
I like you. Stop it. What do you?
Hayley, does your sister spit all the time at you?
Yeah.
Behaviour unfolds
for
from
me is just-
hitting and slapping and standing on her sister's back
Don't keep trying.
to spitting in her sister's face.
I like you. Stop it. What do you?
Hayley, does your sister spit all the time at you?
Yeah.
Behaviour unfolds
for
from
me is just-
hitting and slapping and standing on her sister's back
Don't keep trying.
to spitting
Disgusting,
in her
it really
sister's
is.
face.
Get out of my clothes. Don't! Stop.
I know that Mum and Dad think Hayley is a troublemaker, but from what I see, it seems that Hayley spends most of her time defending herself from Alexis.
You're one sick kid.
Open the door.
She's spitting on you.
Out of Daddy's office. Get out.
Spitting.
I don't know why you're running around.
She's spitting.
Okay, go sit on the couch.
Can't you hear her going?
Mum tolerates it, and that's why Alexis is as wild as she is.
Do it to Josh. Stop! She's spitting on me.
You girls need to stop. Hayley, you're grounded today. Didn't I ask for your help, Hayley, putting all this stuff away?
Mum tells me that she keeps Hayley busy with chores so that she keeps her out of trouble, but what does she keep Alexis busy with?
You could start with that to keep you busy. You need to grab all that and pick it up. Hayley, load up and rinse off the dishes. Sheets need to be folded. Clothes need to be put away. That's your chore, Hayley. Do it now.
Hayley's fully aware that she's being treated very differently to the rest of her sisters and brother, and she's now rebelling towards that. So what do you do in the house? Like, what's your responsibilities?
I do a lot of chores.
You do a lot of chores? Your other brothers and sisters, they do a lot of chores?
I do the most.
Do you? Yeah. How come you do the most then?
My mom usually gets mad, and so I help.
Her mother tends to vent all her frustration out on Hayley. They're not going to be close if she continues to behave like this. Do you think your family's happy? When Hayley and I were talking, I saw Josh go up to his bedroom to be alone, so I decided that I would have a conversation with him as well. So what are you doing today? Anything? Huh? Just your computer.
Yeah.
What kind of things do you do on the computer?
Play a game with all my friends.
You know, everything I asked Josh, you know, what do you do? Well, not much, I don't know really. I mean, these kids are not stimulated mentally. They just kind of doss around the house all day and put themselves in front of computers and do nothing. Towards the latter part of the afternoon, I realised that Mum wasn't around, and I looked for her and found her in Steve's study. And she was very emotional.
Right now, I just feel like there's nothing I can do. And I'm better off just staying, not dealing with it. I almost want to put them in boot camp. I hate to say it. I don't know if that'll even help them. I think they're beyond control.
I mean, how crazy really is that? This mother's ready just to throw the towel in and just say somebody else take them. Hayley and Alexis have been told that they're grounded. Who's in the pool? Is that Alexis? But you're not allowed in. She's told you to stay out, Mum has. What kind of message does that send to the rest of the kids when one parent disciplines one and not the other? Mum, can I just ask you something, Lisa? Why Hayley's here?
We had an issue with her mouth, so I grounded her forever from the pool.
Grounding Hayley from the pool forever. I mean, that's an empty threat that Mum's never going to carry through. The kids are never going to take her seriously. You just ground them for a few days, not forever.
I've got another one out there that is not supposed to be in the pool, and she's not listening to me, so I'm going to wait on Daddy when he comes home to see if he can get her out.
Alexis is out of control, and Mum feels that she can't even deal with her, so she doesn't bother to attempt anything. These kids are realising that actually their mum doesn't care, that she doesn't have anything to say. She's not worried about what I do. I can come and go as I please.
Hello, hello.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hi, pleased to meet you, Joe.
Hi, nice to meet you, Joe.
When Dad arrived home, it was dinner time, and I'd just spent a completely unstructured day with his family, so I wasn't surprised that dinner time was total chaos as well.
Here, you want some too? Is this yours?
Wake up! Is that food on the top of your head there? Here, by your eyebrow. The Daniels have this huge dining room that's completely unused. Mum and Dad eat dinner in front of the television.
What do you want to watch?
The kids eat in the kitchen, and the younger ones don't even eat at all. Kids not hungry. Brian and...
Yeah, probably because they've been upstairs eating chips.
You know, like I say, it's ridiculous. Okay, so it has been a really good day for me. I've been able to see a lot. There's lots to discuss and get a good night's sleep, because tomorrow morning the three of us will have our family meeting. Because family truly do need help. It's like Mum and Dad are minding the kids instead of engaging and interacting. I mean, you have 6 kids because you chose to have kids, because you wanted 6 kids, right? And now your kids are here, you're doing nothing with them. And you take ownership and earn that title of being a parent. I'd like to say to the pair of you that it was obviously a very conscious decision to have 6 children. You have the label parents, but when did you decide that you wouldn't parent?
What do you mean by that?
Where did you get to the point where it was easier to just give up? You have children that are out of control. And you clearly did give up, Lisa. You clearly did go, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I did. I mean, they don't listen. They don't listen to me.
We know what we're doing is not working, but every time we try something new, it just doesn't work out. So, you know.
But the first thing that I noticed straight away, I want to discuss Hayley and your relationship with Hayley, Lisa.
Okay.
The one that's very unfair. Numerous amounts of times yesterday, I watched you put chores onto Hayley that neither of the other children had. It was, Hayley, do this, Hayley, do that. What are you doing lounging?
Because she's the one that causes most of the problems.
Your other children were playing up and misbehaving, and yet nothing was done with them.
Well, we've got a lot of major issues with her.
Just because she shows you the capacity to take what you put on her shoulders, it doesn't mean that she deserves to be treated like that.
I'm done talking about that right now.
Well, I'm not done by far about talking about it. I see a detachment with you and Hayley that's really unhealthy, and the way you're treating her is wrong. Yesterday, when it came to Alexis and Hayley being in trouble, there was Hayley inside the house whilst Alexis was out at the poolside.
I couldn't get her out of the pool. I mean, what do you want me to do? Jump in and grab her out?
Yeah. The fact is that you're lazy and you don't do nothing about it.
We can't get him to do what we ask him to do.
Who's going to change that? Unless you guys do. But what I'm not seeing from the pair of you is a willingness to take responsibility for what's happened here. Instead, you want to go, well, that's how it is. We've got 6 kids, you know, we just don't know how to do it. Take responsibility for it. Let's talk about family time.
We try and do our family time, but it doesn't work out.
Right now, nothing works out, Lisa. I mean, what did you do with the kids yesterday where you were spending even time with 2 of them?
I didn't have time yesterday.
What you doing then?
Picking up, running around, making them lunch, making them breakfast.
Well, that's what every other mother does, Lisa. You make time. You sit down and you have fun with your kids. I mean, isn't that why you had 6 kids? Didn't you want to be a mother?
Yeah.
And have relationships with each one of your kids? And that really concerns me because they need your love. How much do you know about your kids?
You know, we do a lot more with our kids than I think you think we do.
8 hours with the TV on, the computers, the video games. I mean, really, it's a babysitter. Dinner time, nobody eating around the table together as a family. No core.
Well, you know, we try to eat together as a family, but everybody's screaming and throwing this and crying and needing to go to a timeout. And...
You know, despite what you're seeing on the outside, the temper tantrums, the shouting, they want the rules, they want the expectations.
Get it to work. I just feel like there's nothing we can do to change.
But I know that if you're willing to have some faith in what we're about to do here, and you're prepared to step up, that we can make some serious changes here. It'll be hard work, because you've spent so many years getting it to this place. So I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah. There's a real disconnect between these parents and their children. Dad's in total denial of how little time they spend with their kids, and Mum's completely given up. So the best thing I want to do is to show them that there's improvement. Okay, everybody take their seats, please. So the idea of today is to understand our family. Do we know our children very well? Oh, silence at the back. At the back are going to do a pretty good job in understanding who we are. Oh, not very promising. This game asks kids a group of simple questions. How well they know the children. What does Ali want to be when she grows up, Lisa?
I'm gonna take a guess and say she'll be a singer.
A singer, and the answer is a teacher. It wasn't very successful, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna go with pink.
Enchiladas.
I'm gonna go with pizza. It was kind of hard that we weren't getting a lot of the most important things correct.
I'd have to say dog.
Her favorite animal is a cat.
I'd have to say Disneyland.
I wasn't surprised that they didn't do that well.
The whole idea of this was to get a grasp of really the reality of how much time you spend together as a family and how much you really know about your kids with regards to the things that interest them. And I think really we can see that we still got work to do.
It was another rude awakening. I love my kids, but how much do I really know about them? And that was tough.
Now it's time to tackle one of the biggest issues facing this family. They've got no clear ground rules for behaviour, and that's Discipline 101, and it needs to be addressed now.
Okay, we have rules.
Listen up, okay?
And these are the rules that you guys are gonna follow. The first one is no swearing.
Most of the children reacted really well to the new rules. They were very attentive, and they seemed to realise that Mum and Dad meant business. But Bryn started to throw a temper tantrum, and she didn't want to sit on the couch. Okay, stop her. Bring her over here, and say to her, if you do not listen to daddy, you will be going on timeout. Bren was really playing up. I mean, she's 2.5 years old. She does know what she's doing. And it is time to be teaching Bren about boundaries and behaviour and consequences. Now go and sit down and take her back over there.
On the couch.
Take her back over.
I was shocked because Bryn normally doesn't do that, but I realized that she was doing that because it was the first time that somebody's ever laid that boundary for her to say, no, you will listen, you will do what I ask you to do. Bryn, because you didn't listen to me, you sit on the couch, you're gonna go on a timeout now.
Right, bring her over here. Bring her over here. Okay. So now what you've done is just pacified, okay? I'd like you to take her back, all right, and explain why she was placed on that step. Okay, because right now, Missy here is not a tiny doll. Okay, she didn't listen. She didn't listen and she disrespected you. And now you're going to teach her.
You know, she's showing me the process of when you discipline her, that I was frustrated with it because it's hard to have her crying and you're trying to discipline her when she's supposed to be her baby.
Take her, don't watch it. Take her. Take her back. Back. You don't like what's going on right now, do you?
No, and she's not usually like this.
You know why? You know why? Do you know why? Because you pussyfoot around her, that's why. Because you allow her to behave this way. And now look what she's showing you. Do you want to be a good mum? Then you be one. Then you be one. Because you might as well not be here if you're not going to be a good mum. It's a real tough situation for Lisa. She's not prepared to have a backbone. She doesn't want the backbone. Mum wanted to quit as she walked away from the situation and completely went off the handle.
I am telling you right now, she's never like that. I want a break. Come here. No! She's not like that. Come here, Dad. Take care of this, please.
Now, sit down and eat. I was really concerned that she maybe has given up.
You are going to come in and help you, right? Huh?
Yeah, they're not a 2-year-old like that.
I'm not making your 2-year-old. You are.
She's not like that.
You are. There's no time for games. There's jeopardy here. These kids really need 2 strong parents. And whilst I was talking to one who was prepared to give up and didn't want to do anything, there was Dad downstairs continuing with the timeout and making a commitment to change.
I know, as soon as you finish your time, we'll eat lunch, okay?
The fact that you give her boundaries, it doesn't mean that you love her any less. But it means that no is no.
Look at me. You have to sit here until your timeout is over. I'll keep bringing you back here until you do.
If you don't know the choices you make, and they're not smart decisions, you're making choices for 6 other kids out there as well. That's a hell of a responsibility.
Seeing her deal with this the way that she has versus the way that I'm embracing this, it's a little frustrating.
Your timeout is up, okay? Give me a hug. We'll go eat our lunch, okay? Okay?
Even after our conversation, Lisa still wasn't prepared to take responsibility.
If you guys back off.
I'm not backing off.
Having, yeah, but having you guys here is making her frustrated.
No, it's not. And you know it. Okay? You want me to come down to your language and talk on your turf?
Putting up this wall, and you gotta let her in.
Steve wants Lisa so badly to really raise her game, step up, and be the mother that I hope she can be.
I don't feel like you're trying. I feel like you think this is a waste of time. I'm here to support you. You need to step up here, Lisa.
And he believes in her more than she believes in herself right now.
You know, all I can ask you to do at this point is just try your very, very best.
After my conversation with Mum, I realised that this family need time to build relationships. Josh is the only boy in a house full of girls, so I sent him off with Dad to do some male bonding.
Look at that, you got hair on that one. That was good.
I now have to close the gap between Hayley and Mum. There's been a lot of resentment built up, you know, over the years with Hayley. And I think it's time, as we are starting everything fresh, to really make amends with Hayley. Talk to her, mother to daughter, about how you want to be able to really have a relationship with her. And I think she needs to know that you love her and that you care about her a lot. And I'm going to suggest that after you've had that conversation, we go off and take Hayley and yourself bowling.
Okay.
Just you and her, you know? Create some new history.
When I faced Hayley, it was kind of hard because we haven't really connected and talked about things. We're gonna go out and it's just gonna be you and me and we're gonna get to go bowling. It's just gonna be you and I.
It was so important for her to go into Hayley's bedroom and to talk to her daughter, but everything was prompted. Lisa did nothing impulsively from her heart. So it's really great that we've spoke about how much fun we're going to have together, but we've missed the emotion.
Miss the emotion?
I think we need to talk about your relationship.
If there's any issues with anything, I want you to know that you can always come to me.
Why? Why can she come to you?
Because I'm her mom and she can depend on me and trust me to help her.
If you can't be open with your daughter, we can't bridge the gap between you and Hayley. So what are you going to do to change so that you can have a better relationship with Hayley?
The yelling's been more directed to you. From now on, it's not going to be screaming, it's just going to be talking to you and telling you the things that you're doing wrong. But make sure you always know that you can come to me.
You should give each other a big squeeze, huh? Yeah, a big hug. Lean over, what's this? Hold your daughter and your mum, huh?
When Joe had Mom hug me, it made me feel like I have my family back. I don't remember the last time Mom hugged me. Ready?
Get socks and shoes.
She's still very alien.
Okay, you have to get socks.
She's still very alien.
Okay, you have to get socks and shoes.
She's still very alienated from the family and won't allow herself to get close to her children at all. Keep yourself off from receiving your kids' love. So every time you get close, it makes you emotional. You just have to help each other and feel each other's love. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, lots of hugs and kisses. Let's connect physically, alright, and emotionally with our children. Okay. See you later. About being more tactile with Hayley, she couldn't really bring herself to do that.
See, that's close.
So she's still very detached and removed from her children. That's very worrying for me, because the children do need to receive a lot more than what Lisa's willing to give right now. I'm going to be leaving for a few days. I want to change, all right? Action, stuff that we spoke about, stepping up with the authority, okay? Support Dad, okay? Together. Let's make a difference. Okay, take care. See you when I get back. Hug. Put yourself together, all right? I'll see you when I get back. Let me see some good stuff. I'm definitely going to be worried about Lisa's state of mind and where she's at. No, Jojo's going now for a few days. I'm going to be watching you though. And I'll see okay? So I'm just hoping that something's going to shift whilst I'm away dramatically, because it's going to need to if there's going to be any real remarkable results here in this family. It's been 4 days since I've left Lisa and Steve alone with the kids. I'm very anxious to talk to them about the issues that have come up since I've left. So, who's ready to take a look at what's been going on whilst I've been away?
Ready?
Dad's like, ready, Mum?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah? Okay.
Grab a towel and come back over here. You're now in timeout because you decided to tease.
See what Ireland did with all the boys.
What time is it?
I'm watching. She's got till 46. She's 45.
I want an apology.
I'm sorry.
Give me a hug. I want a hug. I want a hug, or I'm not gonna let you out. Both hands.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Give me 5. Give me a snap here. That's what I'm talking about. Very pleased to see you remembered about the effective timeout in the same space. That hits home for Alexis.
Yeah.
Because she's watching everybody else and she wants to be in the action. And to ignore her was even better because you didn't feed the fire.
Yeah, it bothered her. It bothered her.
Now we've got parents parenting.
I feel happier inside. I just feel respected.
You guys are really stepped up. So we're going to move on to the next clip here. It's about yourself, Lisa, and discipline, but a misuse of it. So let's learn from the clip that we are about to watch.
Look up and get up. Okay, give me a hug. Allie, come here. Allie, come here. Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. And if you're not back here in 5 seconds, I'm going to give you another timeout. 1, 2. Let's go, Allie. Ireland, you've got to start your timeout all over again. Get up.
Okay, what have you objectively been able to see that you could have done better here?
Probably talk directly to them. I noticed I wasn't looking right at them.
That's one thing.
I can't pick Allie up, so walking her directly to timeout.
Yep. What we saw is a nervous mum who didn't know if really she would be able to discipline effectively. And at that time, she tested you and she started to talk to her. If you start to slip in your own lack of faith on whether you do it or not, it then makes you feel frustrated. And when you're frustrated, what we see is this kind of behaviour, and it becomes too extreme. At times like that, we just step up and take ownership as the parent, as the mother. Don't fight for the position that you already have. Instead, just claim it.
Let's go. It's time to eat. Take a bite of chicken.
Blimey, you found the talking. We've got the family to the table, so let's talk, let's socialise. I mean, yes, we eat, but it's a great opportunity when we are all at the table to be able to catch up with each other and see what we're doing, stuff like that, all right? Because meal times allows us families to be able to connect. It's the time where we can just all come together.
Did you guys take all my towels out back? I want you to grab me the towels like I asked. This table's dirty. Why'd you make that? Put your shoes on. Put your shoes back on. Allie, your shoes are still sitting here. Alexis, get over here. Ireland, no pulling hair.
I have to laugh because I'm glad I didn't spend all day with you on that day. The word negativity comes to mind, doesn't it, to you, Lisa? The negativity is where you're at, it's your mindset, it's your mentality. Very quick to criticise. Praise. I'm not even a praise at all. And it's the explanation, it's how you deliver. So it comes across as quite direct, to say the least. You definitely want to replace the nagging with nurturing. Help in the way that they respond to you. Help major.
Get this dessert, Haley. Okay, go ahead and cut it. Just make a hole in the little strip and it makes a little.
Very, very nice. What I love you is taking the time to sit down with Hayley and just do things that she needs to do. And you were helping her, and at the same time, that space was allowing her to So with Ramsey, I would love to work with the pair of you on tweaking things that you're doing. Are we ready to do some more? Okay, so let's do it. There's always more than one way of being able to put a message across, and I was very concerned about Lisa and her language. What we have here, lemons and sandwich. Okay, so Mum, let's put lemon in our mouth. Feel like it tastes like it's gross. Her facial expressions said it all.
Yes, it's really like bitter.
Kids, take a piece of lemon. Go on, just take it right in. Right on it. Lemon is language. That taste in her mouth is exactly what she leaves in her kids every time she chooses to use words that hurt them. Now take a piece of the sugar. Yeah? And sugar is love. That's what it's going to say. We put lemon and sugar together. We all like lemonade, don't we?
At the end, I understood what she was saying. It still has some hard spots, but I'm learning. We're learning together.
I really wanted to get the kids out with Mum and Dad, so I created a game for them to realise that they can have fun as a family. We are going to do a relay that allows us to connect with one another, and ultimately, when each of you achieve the task that you're meant to achieve, you are all going to get a very big from it. Okay?
I could tell the kids were excited to do it. That was definitely stepping outside the bounds for us.
We all ready? Okay, let's go. The goal was to achieve what was in the icebox. Oh, to number one. Hayley, your task is to dive into this water. You've got to find a key. Now!
Good, Haley.
You've got to go and put the key by the
Oh,
chest.
just
Hurry, hurry! This one is for Mum. Number three. I know what you're doing. Come on, Josh.
go, go, go.
Come on, Island.
Yes.
Dad, it's serious crunch time now. You have to find the key with only your mouth.
Priority levels are starting to shift. Going into this, I'm worried about how many days of work I might miss. I haven't called my office once. High five. High five. I don't need to. It's under control. What's that worth in comparison to becoming a better parent and a better father and spending quality time with your kids? Come on. And that's what life's all about.
So, Judge is going home now. Bye-bye, sweetie. Take care, okay? The journey begins now, really, for Lisa and Steve. They recognise the importance of engaging their children and really being present with them. Steve?
Bye.
Goodbye. You're not welcome. Take care. You're going strong. You're going strong.
When we first started this, Joe said something to us in the beginning that we're parents, but we're not parenting. We need to be teachers. And I hope I'm a better
I'm glad she stuck with me and put up with me because I know it was a pretty bad, putting up a pretty, I should say, big wall, and I'm glad she was there.
Take care of yourself.
Bye.
I got to the bottom of Mum's heart, and now she needs to use it with her kids. She needs to work at it. There's still a lot of work to be done.
We can go back up this way.
I think the family is overall better now. We've got boundaries, we've got discipline, we've got family time, we've got parenting. It was a really difficult struggle for Lisa, but she just really stepped up and she seemed to be managing things much better.
Oh boy, Steve. I'm feeling a lot more confident. They're listening to me now. My kids know that there's a new mama sheriff in town.
I'm proud of my family. I feel like we've gone through a very difficult process, but now looking back, it had to happen. Now I feel like there's hope.
My family's future is a lot stronger, more together, happy.
I'm glad that you're here.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss Joe.
Hi, we're the Froberg family. I'm Beverly.
I'm Eric.
We have 5 children. Emily is 11.
Emmett, 9.
Emma Jo is 7.
4.
And Ember is 1.5. We also have my mother, Barbara, living with us temporarily. She came to live with us after my dad passed away last year. It's hard.
It's tough losing a family member.
There's no respect in this house. Our kids fight constantly. No hit. Hitting is a pretty big problem. Pinching. Any kind of bodily harm.
Put your hands on me.
Emerson won't think twice about hitting me.
I've got my work cut out here, I can tell you that much.
Discipline is something we definitely need to work on. I used to spank my kids, but I've been trying not to because obviously it wasn't. Go straight up to your room. You can wait till Daddy gets back. Go.
I have a much shorter fuse than Beverly does.
Ooh.
Yes, I will go to the spanking level.
If I have to be mean and give you spanking for you to listen, then that's what I have to do.
Now I'm getting this pulled. No matter bed. Got it.
What is this father doing?
I really don't want him to spank my kids, but he does.
I guess I don't give too much benefit of a doubt. But hot sauce.
Oh, I'm not having that. I'm gonna have to go in and talk to this father, I'll tell you that much.
Homework is always a big issue.
Emmett argues about reading and studying. I want you to finish the book. Stop. We get to a breaking point. I just give up. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Fine. I'm done.
Everybody's throwing in the towel and tempers are taking over.
There are days that I go to bed and think, I wonder what it would be like not having 5 kids and how much easier it would be.
I don't know how in the world to respect. Super Nanny, our family is in utter chaos.
We're just falling apart. We need you to glue us back together.
Respect needs to go back into your house. I'll see you soon.
glad you're here. I was excited to know that, okay, now we can get started on getting our lives back.
Hi, very well, thank you. Hi, Emma. Nice to meet you. I'm Jojo. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Emerson. Pleased to meet you, Emerson. Hi, Emma. Works. Hi, that'll do. Hi, Emily. How you doing? I want you to do what you would normally do so that I'm able to observe. Given what I'd just seen in the taxi, I was expecting chaos. But as the family sat down for lunch, I saw a different picture.
Can I try some of that, please?
Thank you for eating your carrots and not giving me a hard time. Didn't I ask you before not to ride on that?
Oh, please.
No, it'll break. I'm pretty impressed with how you're putting the game away.
I didn't know really what was going on here. Everyone was acting so polite. Oh, it's perfect family. I think I'll just go, shall I?
Please don't.
You wouldn't know, would you?
You would not know.
It was very obvious that everyone was on their best behaviour because of me. And so when the kids went outside to play, I thought I'd get from them what a normal day is like.
We tackle each other a lot and that stuff. Mouthing off and spitting.
How does your mum discipline you?
She doesn't really discipline, and my dad will discipline us very badly.
And what do you mean when you say discipline?
Spank us. Drag us by our ears. And he'll follow us up the stairs with a spoon, and when we get up there, smack us. And he'll, like, pull our ear and give us hot sauce.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit worrying to hear kids talk about their dad's harsh discipline in such a casual way, but I wonder if he's gonna act like that in front of me. A little later, Emerson started to kick off, and the first crack started to appear.
I can break it.
Do not break that.
I can.
Do not.
What's gonna happen?
I can break it.
Do not break that.
I can.
Do not.
What's gonna happen if you do that? Are you
Do
gonna...
not break a brain.
Ow, don't kick me.
That's what you get.
Hey, time out.
I'm coming!
Quit your screaming. Well, what comes next?
Hot sauce.
You want hot sauce?
No.
Okay, then.
Don't look at me!
That's not very nice.
Don't look at me!
Can you apologize to Nanny Joe and apologize to Mommy for your behavior?
No.
Then we're gonna stay in timeout for a while.
And even though Dad was holding it down, my gut instinct was telling me that Dad was acting different than what he'd normally do.
Couple minutes, and then we'll try this again, okay? I probably held back a little bit where I normally wouldn't have. If Joe was not there, he probably would have gotten hot sauce. All right, are you ready to come out of timeout, mister?
Yes.
All right. So what do we have to do?
I don't want to apologize.
All right.
Emerson never did apologise to me, but as far as Dad was concerned, timeout was over. I think that if I hadn't have been there, the hot sauce or the wooden spoon would have come out. Later on in the afternoon, I had a chance to meet Beverly's mum, Barbara, who has been living with the family for over a year now since her husband passed away. And I actually got to hear her take on the family.
Most of the time it's chaos. They're very, very active children.
You'll help out here and
I
there.
help out.
But are they dependent on you?
No. I feel my daughter's very controlling. She feels so put together. Don't tell me what to do. Beverly has major control issues. If she doesn't orchestrate everything herself, she can get snippy. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And shortly after, I got to see exactly what Barbara was talking about.
Go get your homework. Don't make faces at me. Just go get it.
It was time for Emmett to do his homework. I could see that tension was building up.
Teacher said you need to study your social studies every night. And I know we've talked about this because I've told you that you need to bring your Hello? Look at me. I'm talking to you. Homework is a big issue in our house. Homework is a constant battle. This is a huge test coming up. Stop crying. Stop crying. You don't need to cry. You just need to take a little responsibility. Listen to me. I'm not yelling at you. Look at me. Why don't you take a break, go up in your room, and do a little bit of reading? Read a chapter in your book. I mean, these are things you have to do. You have to do these things. Can you please read a chapter while you're up there?
No.
So what happens with the homework?
It'll get done eventually with a fight.
What a cop-out. Mum told Emmett to go up into his room because she didn't want to deal with this situation, and so she throws in the towel, and then nothing is now going to get achieved. What made you cry?
I was frustrated, and she was just making it more frustrated when she was raising her voice at me. I don't like it when people raise their voices.
And that made you upset because Mum started getting cross. Obviously, there's a lot of frustration going on in this house. I mean, there's parental issues to deal with, and also the loss of a family member. It can be overwhelming. Hey, it's been a tough year, hasn't it? I've had experience myself with losing a parent. It's a loss that totally has you feeling overwhelmed and out of control.
No, I just feel like my whole life is spiraling out of control. Not my whole life, but my family.
So you're very uncomfortable with not having control.
I am a control freak.
Do you think that's been heightened? Right. Obviously the impact of
Possibly.
losing your father.
Sorry.
Don't be.
I didn't even get to stay with my family. The day after his funeral, we left. Life went on.
What support did you have with respect to dealing with grief?
Here? None. My kids were pretty close with him. Even though we lived so far away.
When you lose a family member and you haven't had the time that you so need to be able to heal, those overwhelming feelings can interfere in the running of a home. But the more that she tries to control that situation, the more that she realises actually she has no control at all. There really is a lot that needs to be addressed here, and I really do hope that these parents are very open and willing to listen to what I have to say. I saw so much in the taxi cab. The biggest thing here is discipline. You both need to step up and take control and have that authority when necessary through an action of consequences that allow them to think about their behaviour, not corporal punishment. What is the message that you're trying to convey to the children? I'm just going to grab them by their ear, and you know what? I'm going to hurt them and pinch them and lead them up the stairs by their ear roll so that it hurts. And you know what? When they say something that I don't appreciate, I'll just go and put hot sauce on their mouth so that it burns their tongue. When I get really, really angry, I'll just give them a smack. How do you justify doing what you do?
It's the only thing that seems to work for me.
That seems to work. That's it.
Probably not very effective.
Hot sauce does not teach children how to behave. What do we do when Emmett turns around and says, "Ah, you put a dab and it doesn't hurt, doesn't burn anymore"? What are you going to do? Put the whole pot in his mouth? What are you going to do when Emma laughs at you because you spanked her and then she looks at you and says, "Doesn't hurt"? Make her harder. What are you going to do when your children become old enough to smack you back? Nobody's thinking about that.
I am now.
What do you want, Derek?
Patience.
What do you think will allow you to have
Effective means of discipline. I don't have to go to the extreme. I certainly don't want to have to.
How would you feel as a father?
I'd be proud of myself. Doing a good job.
To actually sit here as a father and not feel proud of how your parenting, it's not a good place to be. Let's talk about homework. You're not listening to Emmett. You've spent a lot of time arguing and not resolving. When Emmett turns around through his emotion and says, "I'm so frustrated, oh, really?" and he starts to cry, I don't want to hear it right now. I don't want to hear this right now. But I'm sure you must be really frustrated right now. And you know what? I can see you're really upset. Work with me together. Let's look at how we can make this enjoyable. Because right now, it's not working.
It's definitely not.
Beverly, let's talk about your control.
Well, I like things done my way.
Give me what areas?
I like my clothes folded a certain way. Silverware drawer being a certain way, my closets being set up a certain way.
It shows you wanting to control certain areas because everything else is out of control. And it's been heightened by the loss of your father.
I do try to just let go, but it's hard.
It has been a year since you lost your beloved father, Beverly, and I want to talk about that. I don't believe that there's been an opportunity really for you guys to really understand that you are grieving, that you are going through bereavement, that the whole family are hurting in their own individual way.
I try to let my kids talk about it, but not everyone went through this before. I don't know how to deal with it.
What I would love to be able to do is to help you all to feel very comfortable with being able to at least mention Grandpa, to start grieving and going through the stages of that.
It's so scary.
It is, because the emotions make you feel like they could kill you. I'm sorry. They don't. We're going to knuckle down and get some hard work done. Is that something we both want?
I don't want it.
Do you need it?
Meeting with Joe was an eye-opener. A lot of things you kind of don't think about when you're doing them. I'm ready to make some changes.
Space in his house really doesn't exist. And Dad's approach to discipline leaves a lot to be desired.
Now I'm getting the spoon.
Let's all take a seat.
Before they shared the spotlight and the last table, someone had to on a big way, bring the aloha.
Let's take a look and see what family gets my help this week.
Hi, we're the Weinstein family, and my name is Chia.
And I'm David.
We have 4 children. Our daughter McKenna, who is 7, our son, who is 6, Julia, who is 5, and our son Robert, who is 2.
Happy.
I'm a truck driver, and I'm gone anywhere between 5 to 7 to maybe even 10 days a week. The kids are kind of uncontrollable when I'm not around.
What are you doing with my curtains? Say you're sorry. Don't Kenny, she will just fly off the handle with emotion.
You smashed my lunch! I hate you!
Julie can push her button. Tina's the aggressor of the family.
Now you stay in here for timeout.
Shut up, you idiot!
Robert, you blinked, you destroyed something. I have to discipline the kids and show them the difference between right and wrong. Sit down. Do it now. Get your hand off my face. And then wrong. Sit down. Do it now. Get your hand off my face. And then I turn into the bad guy. Shit out for your mother by suckers. Do you understand? That is enough. Do you understand? That is enough.
Shut up!
Bedtime is next to impossible. They scream. They will hit me. They will try to scratch me. It stings.
Now this is what I call a nightmare.
Eventually, I end up giving up. And I'm here now, and look how quickly you calm down.
These kids are getting away with everything.
You what?
It's come to
Calm down.
These kids are getting away with everything.
You what?
It's come to a point now. We've got to get these kids in line, not only for the kids' sanity, but for our marriage.
Super Nanny, we are in a desperate situation, and we really need your help.
Well, you certainly called the right person, so I'm on my way.
Hello.
Hi, please meet me. I'm Joe.
I'm Chia. Come on in.
Hi.
I'm so glad you're finally here. I couldn't wait. When Joe walked through that door, I thought, thank God.
What's your name?
Hi.
You're driving the car.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Jojo. Hi. Hi. Pleased to meet you. Hi, David.
Joe's presence in the beginning kind of made me a little bit intimidated, a little uncomfortable. I was extremely nervous.
Hi, Julia. I'm Jojo.
Julia, come on, be nice.
Julia, I'm Jojo.
Julia, come on, be nice.
Hi, Kenny.
Julia, come on.
David.
Joe's presence in the beginning kind of made me a little bit.
I'm Jojo.
Our daughter McKenna family, and my name is Chia.
And I'm David.
We have 4 children. Our daughter McKenna, who is 7, Christina, who is 6, Julia, who is 5, and our son Robert, who is 2. Julia, who is 5, and our son Robert, who is 2.
Happy.
7 to make through.
She came out.
Now, this is what I call a nightmare.
Eventually, I ended up giving up.
And I'm here now, and look how quickly you calmed down.
These kids are getting away with everything.
You want...
It's come to a point now, we've got to get these kids in line, not only for the kids' sanity, but for our marriage.
Super Nanny, we are in a desperate situation, and we really need your help.
Well, you certainly called the right person, so I'm on my way. Pleased to meet you. I'm Jo.
I'm Chia. Come on in.
Hi.
I'm so glad you're finally here.
Okay.
I couldn't wait. When Joe walked through that door, I thought, thank God.
What's your name?
Can you drive in the car?
Hi, Christina. Pleased to meet you. I'm Jojo. Hi. Hi. Pleased to meet you. Jo. Hi, David.
Joe's presence in the beginning kind of made me a little bit intimidated, a little uncomfortable. I was extremely nervous.
Hi, Julia. I'm Jojo.
Julia, come on, be nice.
Hi, Julia. I'm Jojo.
Julia, come on, be nice.
Hi, Julia. I'm Jojo.
Julia, come on, be nice.
Hi, Kenny. Pleased to meet you. I'm Jojo.
How old are you?
I'm 7. Pleased to meet you.
This is our kids' room down here. I kind of let them do what they will, so to speak.
As I went downstairs to look at the children's playroom, I thought I was going to see this playroom, very colourful, with artwork on the walls. I saw a different kind of artwork on the walls. I saw a different kind of artwork on the walls. The children had just gone mad.
They put holes in the wall down here.
They were throwing toys up against the wall.
I feel like I'm in a subway.
Yeah, so do we.
It's very, very barren downstairs, and it's uninviting. It's stale, and it's not a nice place to be. This is disgraceful. How come they've left it for so long? I just got settled in with the family, and then Robert went missing.
Robert! Oh, frickin' frack.
Where's Robert? Robert is so young. How did they lose him?
Robert! I gotta find Robert. Robert!
It could be outside, in the road, anywhere.
Robert!
Mum, where's Robert?
I don't know, I'm trying to find him.
Sorry?
Here he is. No, we're gonna take this in the house, okay?
Mum was lucky this time because Robert was found in the driveway, but next time it could be a lot worse.
Who was the last parent outside with the kids?
Me. I was walking in the car. You weren't, were you? Okay.
Did you bring Robert in, or did you even tell me that he was out there?
I didn't even know he was outside. I didn't even see him. I went to the car.
That's the things, David.
Why, he was out?
Yeah, he was outside.
Well, quite clearly, there's not a lot of teamwork going on between Chia and David.
Play cleanup a little bit, Kenny, or turn TV on. Robert, go.
I don't want to play camp, and I don't want to go downstairs.
Robert, go.
I don't want to play camp, and I don't want to go downstairs.
Kenny, or turn TV on. Robert, go.
I want to play camp, and I don't want to go downstairs.
Look at me. What kind of look you see on my face? It's called I don't care. Go.
No.
Go.
No.
Tina, come on. I'm not playing any games. Let's go.
On 3, Tina. If
Move.
you don't...
1, 2, and 3. Done.
I was gonna give her time out.
I'm giving her time's up. Come on, help Daddy pick up. Tina, look at me. Now sit down and play.
She said I don't like you, stupid head.
I don't want my children to be disrespectful.
She said I don't like you, stupid head.
I don't want my children to be disrespectful to me or to anybody else. And I do what I feel I have to do to correct it. Now you say you're sorry and get down and play.
Oh, boy.
Say it.
Sorry.
And I better not hear it come out of your mouth again. I want you down and playing.
No.
Play.
No.
Tina may be getting mouthy, but that's no excuse for Dad to grab her by the face and scare her.
Julia, move! No, that's 10 dang times. Move! Kenny, I'm not joking with you, man. You're 7 years old. Get up and pick a toy up. Pick it up.
I love David very much, but I feel a lot of times that David is aggressive about how he talks to the kids and how loud he actually is and how harsh his voice is.
Kenny, use your hands. All night since I got home at supper, you've been wanting to do absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't want to be on the other end of David barking. It's way too intimidating for the kids. The kids had just finished eating dinner, and Mum and Dad wanted to start clearing the table.
Come on, why don't you help Mommy do the dishes? Or Daddy will put the stuff away and Mommy can take a break. Huh?
I want to do nothing. Just sit down.
Kenny, stop. Man, I hate that. You telling everybody you want to do nothing. Huh?
Go upstairs.
Why?
She doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't want to do anything.
Don't you think that's a problem if I'm telling her not to do it and now she's doing it? That's half the reason she's up. If you're giving in and I'm telling her she can't do something. She shouldn't be up in that room all day.
What am I supposed to make her do?
Make her
She
do
doesn't
what
wanna
you want her to
play.
do. This is your house and this is your life. If you tell her to stay out of the room, it's out of the dang room.
David and I don't communicate at all. And I think that we both push a lot of responsibility for whatever it may be on the other person.
How long have you two been at loggerheads with one another?
Since Kenny was born.
Yeah, day one.
How long's that?
So probably, well,
7 years.
I'm not mad at her, but no, not a 7-year-old is going to tell me or my wife what they're going to do if it's wrong.
A lot of our issues are because of what to do with the kids.
Chia and David both have two very different approaches when it comes to raising their children, and it's been going on for just too long.
Too bad. Mommy spent a half hour reading to you. That's fair enough. Lay down. Julia, get up by the pillow. Lay down. Come on, Kenny, in your room. Tina? Oh, no. Not again. Not another night. Let's go. Lay down. Don't. Into bed. Stay. Tina, stay. Tina, lay down.
Get in bed.
Do you want to get spanked? If I come back in here, I'm not kidding. Tina, I kid you not.
You gotta go to sleep. Good night. She wants a tissue.
Mom!
Robert, you don't need any more. No more. Get in bed.
Everything's spiraling out of control. It's getting later. People are tired. The kids just weren't listening to Mum and Dad. It was crazy time.
Robert, enough.
Get in bed and leave Julia alone.
Tina, just do it.
Mom!
Get in bed.
Why don't you sleep with me?
No, absolutely not.
Please.
It is physically exhausting, but it's also mentally exhausting. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Shut up, Chia.
She told me to shut up. I didn't even say anything.
Tell her not to tell you to shut up.
You're here tonight. I do this every night.
It was just ludicrous. There's mum and dad standing at the top of the stairwell waiting for a fight with the kids.
Do you want to give me an apology for saying shut up? Thank you. Shut up! She just told me she was sorry, and now she tells me to shut up again. You're here tonight.
Yeah,
I'll try and calm Kenny down.
I already got kicked.
I get bit and scratched and gouged. I don't want to hear about how you already got kicked. You're done.
Say it again. You understand?
Why did he go in the room? He went in the room for an argument.
No, you will listen to Mommy and me. You will listen to Mommy. It is bedtime. No.
Kenny, lay down.
I'm gonna put you to sleep in a minute. Shut it. Lay down. No.
You have got to stop. You're 7 years old. It is so getting out of hand now. Lay down, Kenny.
2.5 hours later, it was 10 p.m. and there was still no resolve in sight. And I could see by the way Mum was behaving that she was just going to surrender to it all and go and lay on that bed, and I'd seen enough.
Tomorrow morning, we'll talk. Okay? Take care. Sleep tight.
Thanks.
Tomorrow morning, I'm going to sit Mum and Dad down, and we've got a lot to discuss.
Lay down.
You have beautiful children who are very loving, very articulate, have amazing sense of humour. They're good kids.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But when you're at home with the kids, everything is go down to the basement, go and play, go and play, go and play, down in the holding cell. That basement doesn't create an environment of creativity. It's a joke. It's disgusting.
If they're going to do something, writing on the wall, painting on the ceiling, or ruining the carpet, I'd much rather it be down there. Put them in the basement. Let them play with the toys. They got a lot of room down there, carpet, air, heat, whatever they want, and TV. Put them down there.
They don't want toys, Chia Davids. What do they want? What do they want?
Us.
They're bored. That basement could be full of energy that is a joy. They could have their paintings and their drawings up on the wall to feel proud of, instead of looking at really their artwork that's just destructive boredom. I noticed how there is a complete contrast in your parenting styles. So that you bark and you demand from them. You're up in your kids' faces. There. Scary. Explain to Chia, why do you feel that you have to be that way?
You're a good mother, but you're a passive mother. You let them do things, and then I got to step in. By the time I step in, I'm mad. Because I'm mad because you and I have been fighting or arguing. I'm mad because you're And I'm mad because I got kids running this house.
She's looking at you like you're a bully. Go! So she wants to protect him on one hand, but also doesn't know how to stand up for herself. Here we go. Exists. But what does exist is the anticipation, the adrenaline, the sword and the shield ready for bedtime. The next bit of fun is what happens.
I just was kind of hoping maybe a few things. Joe would know what it was welcome to know what
And I know that you love your children very much. Start showing them. So let's get cracking the whip and and as you can see, it's got the rules on it. You see? You see the rules? You leave in this house so that the children know what's
not here. You can't keep on making me look like the bad guy.
Doesn't trust you.
You gonna trust me, honey?
Certain things, no.
So what do you want from your
Commitment, just like a marriage commitment. I stick by you no matter what. And that's all I want out of you, because I love you.
Here.
What?
I promise to support you and us in all the decisions that we make.
Together.
Together.
That's fair for me. Now, we can go on to 1, 2, and 3.
All right.
No jumping on furniture.
Well, I got a good one, too. No eating anywhere but the kitchen.
It was really great to watch Mum and Dad communicate with one another and write down the rules. And what they realised is throughout that process, they were recognising the things that they hadn't done.
That says? That's right.
The first rule was no jumping out of furniture.
Number 4, the big one. Tina, you listening? We're going to be calling each other names, and that's the first time that Sheila and I have ever sat down with the kids and talked about the good things like that. Here's our home, our policy, we're all one, and this is what we should do.
Next, I took David aside so that I could do some 101 on voice coaching. When you communicate with the children, this is what they're seeing, right?
Right.